Sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash that subscribe button, turn your notification so you are notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all so much, and I am saying a very big shout out to every one of you for the love, the support you all shower me here with. I am grateful, and you all are super sweet. So a lot of people are coming for this Hispanic woman. I think she's Latino, but she is a white person, you know. And something actually happened. It was a black woman who took her child to a play, like, you know, to play. And while the baby, she is so tender, while she was playing, and the white kids were snatching what she was playing with from her, and the mother stood up for her daughter. It's like an amazing thing what every other mother would have done, and at the same time teach them how to share, because you know when there are some places you are in, you do not have to choose rather than to share with the next person with you, right? And this Hispanic woman thought it would be nice or an amazing thing to create a content to cause confusion in her own kingdom, not in my own kingdom, right? She started by saying, Democrat mother gets her liberal child to destroy patriots' kids. Cleaning. And a lot of people actually came under the comment section to ask her what exactly is going on, because they did not understand how this became a political problem, that a mother stood up for her own child who was about being bullied. When did it become a political thing to talk about and all that? And a lot of people were like, the woman carried herself better than, even white woman actually came out to say that the woman actually carried herself better than she would have done. You know, the way she handled it and all that. And a lot of people were like, so you don't know that they learn so young, because at that age, she's already like, you know, having this kind of mindset to grab something from that little child and all that. This is sometimes how they groom them and the rest of it. But then a lot of people did not find what the Hispanic woman or Latino woman did, because that is like gaslighting. I am rolling this clip. We'll come back to talk about it. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. And straight up, let's get
for the party of respectability. Y'all don't like when the consequences of your actions come back to you. See, I clipped this video intentionally, and then I went and took a screenshot because I wanted everybody to see this. Democrat mother gets her liberal child to destroy patriot kids cleaning, whatever. But you didn't want to highlight the fact that the little girl right there, that one behind you, was playing with something, and the kid, the patriot kid, snatched it out of her hand, right? Right? Anything for a Democrat, Republican, anything, including bringing in children, you know, from the party that thinks you should be 25 to vote, but you can be 10 years old to have a child. Yeah. You know, when you start picking on kids, you piss me off. When you show a video where your point is a child destroyed another child's little building blocks or whatever, but you don't highlight the fact that the reason that kid did that was because that first kid snatched something out of their hands, you piss me off even more. But the fact that you used this child in this incident as some sort of a left-right, blue-red, Democrat-Republican thing, that pisses me off to the highest of pistivity. But I forgot. Your name is Latina Trump or something. I don't know. Republic Trump. I don't know. I promise you I wasn't paying that much damn attention. You used kids playing in a in a little play area to make a political point. That's what you did. I want to make sure, because I know how TikTok is. Anytime I mention a right winger, they like to harass and bully parts of it. I want to make sure you understand you You used a kid. You used a kid. And I'm pretty sure, you didn't reach out to that kid's mom, did you? You know, the one in the video that was saying, don't do that, to the little girl who came and snatched that thing out of that girl's hand? Remember her? Yeah. So, the party of family values, the party of Christian values, is the most hypocritical human beings I have ever seen. Ever seen. Because of that. Because y'all use children the same way the Spartans used shields. Now, had you made a video basically saying, hey, look, kids are arguing in a play area. Here's how you handle it. Here's how you don't handle it as an adult. I probably would have sat and listened. I might have agreed or disagreed, what have you, you know, that sort of thing. But you didn't. You didn't, did you? No, you got to make a political jab using a child. But I forgot. The party of family values, that's what your guys are good at, right? Right? God doesn't like abortion. God drowned the whole world, supposedly. Men, women, and children, they couldn't get on that boat. Oh my God, we would let you on, but we had to put extra aardvarks. We gonna protect the cheering from the gays and the trans. Pastor busted with 42 terabytes of CP. Over here on the Republican side, we love our children. Guns for everyone. And Republicans don't say anything about the school shootings. I'm used to your hypocrisy, but sometimes y'all sink so low that even the snake that y'all go up underneath is saying, you are some trifling motherfuckers. A child. And then you said, Democrat mother uses liberal child. Do you think that kid gives a shit about the Republican or Democratic parties? Do you think that kid gives a shit about Democrat policies versus Republican policies? And no, the kid just wants to play. And another kid bullied her. And that child's mother said, don't do that. Not enough though, right? Not enough. You just had to put the digs in, because to y'all, it's always about politics. You know, the liberal cities do everything. Here in real heartland America, this is where real America. Do you know there's a whole bunch of liberals in those places y'all don't even talk about? And there's a bunch of conservatives in the cities. Obviously, you didn't listen to that Barack Obama 2004 speech because, oh my God, he was a Kenyan Muslim Marxist gay man, where he says we worship a mighty God in the blue states and that we don't, we don't want government regulation in the red state. Remember that? Remember he's talking about how even when y'all think there's partisanship in these blue states and red states, there's still party affiliation of both kinds, of all kinds, of every kind in the cities and the rural areas. I forgot. That's a little bit too highbrow, right? And plus, it's the Kenyan Marxist acornist gay man, right? Barack Hussein Obama. Ain't that what y'all say? And you are a Latino woman. You are a Latino woman. I can almost bet at some point you have worn a Trump shirt that says build that wall. And let's just get it out the way. Let's move all of that other brush fire out the way. Y'all are only doing this because your party has no ideas. New ones, old ones that worked, nothing. You support a party that has absolutely, positively, without question, No new ideas. Not a single one. No new ideas, no old ideas that work. So what are y'all using to hold on to power? Like Mitch McConnell. Wedge issues and culture war bullshit. Easily debunked by anybody with Google that dunks on y'all head on a nearly constant basis. That's why y'all like using words like triggered. That's the equivalent of a cat being cornered in a corner and coming out scratching. You want to do something for kids? You really do? Stop putting them in your political bullshit. You think 25 has to be the age to vote, but a 10-year-old can carry a baby and a 13-year-old can get shot in the back because freedom, right? At this point, we're just tired of y'all hypocrisy. Not tired of you guys doing it, because y'all will never stop doing it, because again, you have nothing else. But tired of the fact that we even have to debate with y'all. This was a horrible look, but I understand. You are immune to embarrassment. Good job.
So let me enlighten you on something, because there's a couple of things that's really wrong with this take here. One, you don't know this woman's a Democrat. Just because she's black, automatically she's just a Democrat. It's weird. So you're using left and right to do one of your racist antics. Okay, I see what we're doing here. Two, the older child started with the black child first, taking her stuff. So the mama said what she said. Knock her stuff over. You cannot start bullying people and think that it's going to work out into your favor. But y'all don't get the whole story. Y'all use clips to prove your point. Just like, you Candace Owens, you Tim Scott, you Fox News, and etc., etc. The fact that your name is Republican Latina is sad. White supremacy has really got a hold of you. You rather turn on your own people than see where you go. But then again, you are a white Latina. What did I expect? But anyway, it's not even I'm going off a tangent here. Talking about the lovely black child. And then you said a patriot kid. So are you assuming that the white child's automatically Republican? I have a question, and please answer. I really hope you look at this video. If that white child was Democrat, would you have even cared?
It's the fucking last time I do this.
There goes your question. Oh, another question. There's two of them. Here goes the other one. Can you do me a favor? Can you sit down and figure out why white supremacy got a hold of you? There you go.
So I want y'all to go back and look at this video, right? And you know what confuzzles my brain cells? Hi, Becky with the big teeth that likes to pick out black people to say certain things to try to amplify your frivolous, fraudulent thought process. That's a baby. And anybody that know me know I don't play about children. See, if it amazes me how you didn't see anything wrong with the actions of the little Caucasian child that was much bigger than this little brown bundle of joy. It's funny how you didn't see that as an issue. You just saw the little child as a problem. See, what we teach our children is to defend themselves against ignorance. But it just amazes me how you want to amplify a video to outline a frivolous claim of Democratic mother, blase woo. How do you know she's a Democrat? Is it because she was black? Tell me you're a racist without telling me you're racist. Because not all black people are Democrats. You do know that, right? But let me explain something to you. The very next time you decide to do a video and amplify a frivolous claim on a child, you make sure you tag me next time so we can have a conversation. Because see, what I see about you and your page, and I was hoping that me and you never had to cross paths. I was praying that we never had to cross paths because you're ignorant, extremely. And you only see from one side. And you know what just confuzzles my brain about you? Aren't you Latino? I'm just curious. And before anybody come in my comments about what's wrong with being Latino, just go look at her page. Look at her page. And then you come back over here and you... But don't you ever in your life try to create content when it reflects a baby. First of all, it was two babies. That young lady, the little Caucasian one that was much bigger than this little brown baby, should have known better. But obviously her mother has never taught her better. Just like yours has never taught you how to mind your business and do better and project positive content other than foolishness. But mind the business that pays you and do something safe with yourself, because these are children. Children, unfortunately, do silly things. But when you have a child that is continuously bullying a baby, she was probably 1 or 2. And that young girl looks like she was at least 4 or 5. But you want to amplify a narrative on a baby. Well, you go ahead and you make sure that you come holler at me. I'll be live. And we can have a conversation if you have the common sense to do that. Now, you have the day that you deserve and do better with yourself. How dare you? It's a baby.
These Republican pages really be reaching for content because the original video never stated who her political affiliation was. All we saw was a mother teaching her child how to stand up for herself. I like how you didn't speak on the child that was bullying the child. I feel bad for like your children and your nieces and your nephews because apparently you would just let other children run over them in your presence. Should be more appreciative of the fact that that woman simply told her daughter to tear that shit down and not knock that little girl upside her head. Because if those were my children, that little girl would have been wearing that Starbucks foam cup.
Shame on you for trying to frame that and take some sort of political stance, Democrats and liberals, blah, blah, blah. Little demon, lucky it wasn't my daughter. Because if it was my daughter, I would hunt down the parents. Crazy, none of y'all made any comments or anything or any assertions in regards to why that child was unsupervised in snatching toys from little girls. This was fuel for your racism. Let's look at the comments. I mean, do you need me to read them? Yeah, I was going in on you, and you blocked me or deleted all your comments, but I got you. This one right here. Y'all looking for any reason to talk shit about black people, especially black women. You wouldn't have did shit. You're right, this is typical colonizer behavior. It is.
Not y'all trying to shame this mom for having her daughter tear their shit down because they were snatching toys from her that don't even belong to them. Not y'all trying to shame the mom for teaching her daughter to stand up for herself. Not y'all trying to shame the fucking mom for showing her daughter that she matters. Please miss me with the BS. And the comments are disgusting because if the shoe was on the other foot, we all know whose side you would still be on. Racism at its finest. Like, y'all really be the problem and don't be seeing it. Like, that is outlandish to me.
Alright, everybody. So, go back, watch this original video. Hell, even go to the comments. The comments is what actually made me want to do the video. no one's worried about this behavior of the other little girl who snatched the little stuffed pillow from the little girl whose mom was telling her, yeah, knock all of that over. No one is worried about the other little girl that was trying to put her hands on the little girl that she was attempting to bully. See, this is the problem. They turned something that had nothing to do with race. When I say they, I mean the little girl's mother and the people in the comments. Because she called those little girls Karens. They aren't Karens. They are just selfish little girls who weren't taught how to properly share or play with other kids. And the people in the comments were saying stuff like, yeah, they raised their kids to act like animals and all type of just racist shit. But the simple fact of the matter is this. Those were kids. And although I agree with what the little girl's mother did, because I don't believe in letting my child allow someone to bully them, I would have told my daughter to knock all that shit over too. That's a simple fact of the matter. My question is, where is the parents of the other little girls who were being bullies? Where are they? No one in that comment section that I've seen spoke on that. No one in that comment section spoke on the fact that those kids were really, really mean. And quite frankly, they lucky it was that parent, because a parent like myself would have told my daughter to kick their ass as soon as they try to put their hands on her. So, yeah, go back and watch this video, y'all.
Okay, so hey TikTok, it's your girl here, Tina Cole, and I am stitching to this video just because I feel like I don't understand what this is and this look of shock from this content creator's face is. I don't know what politics had to do with this video. There are African American Republicans, first off, but number two, furthermore, this isn't about color or anything like that. What I saw was a child come over and snatch an item away from another child. Okay? That's what that little girl did. She came over and she snatched that item away from that other child. That mother told that child, don't come over here and snatch that from her. And then she told her own child not to take it. And so you snatched it from her and started doing all this stuff with it. So she told her daughter, you know what? Don't put up with that. So is this small child just supposed to sit and be bullied? I just really think it's sad that people are trying to get out here and create these narratives. Oh, that look at what this woman is telling her child to do to this other one. What did she do? She knocked down a couple of toys after this other child that started the situation decided to come over and take another toy or item away from that child, and that was not okay. But she's not talking about that. She's making a comment over the fact that this mother told her child not to sit and just take it. You have an issue? She didn't tell her child to go over there and hit that little girl. As a matter of fact, she told the child not to hit her. Okay? She pushed down the toys, and then all of a sudden, the other little girl said, "Stop it." Well, maybe that little girl shouldn't have come over and just took something from that little girl that she might have been playing with. That's not okay. Maybe there needs to be a lesson called sharing. Remember sharing? Remember, we all had share time in preschool and kindergarten and stuff like that. Maybe that needs to be retaught. How about that? Instead of trying to get on here and create a narrative about this incident that has to do with politics. Okay, you reaching, sweetie. You reaching and doing the most. As always, if you want to have an open dialogue, everyone, I am more than happy to do it with you. But if you come into my comments and you make racist or derogatory and inappropriate comments, I have no problem ignoring you. I might entertain you to one comment, but I can't ignore you. And if I need to, I can report you, and I can just scroll right past you and delete your comment. We always have the right on this app to bypass anybody's videos or anybody's content that we may not necessarily agree with, but we should be able to have an open dialogue. Don't come after little kids, okay? This was a situation where another child should not have come over and done what she did, okay? And a mother told her child, don't just sit there and let somebody treat you any old kind of way. And I'm so sorry if that bothered you. If that had been the other little girl that did it to the other little girl, would you be saying anything then? No, you wouldn't, because that would probably have been okay with you. Nice try. You sad.
Please stop with the lies. That is not what happened. Listen, let me explain something to you. And I'm going to try to keep it as brief and as subtle as possible. Trump's going to prison. All of the GOP, other Republicans, right wing, maggots, everybody, they're going down. You all will have no more power. You're done. And basically, what you're saying is a false narrative to this story. So you're trying to put politics into it, and that's not even the case. What happened was the YT children snatched it from that black child. It has nothing to do with who's Democrat, who's Republican, who's liberal, or who's conservative. You all try to push this, to push some type of false narrative, and it's not going to work, and all it does is backfire, because the original video is all over here, and people can go back and look at it. Try again, sweetie, because this is not working. I understand y'all trying to find something because your master is going to prison, and he's a fraud, because you know he's not a billionaire, right? Yeah, he's a grifter. He's a great businessman. So what business? He bankrupt all of them. He's a fraud. He lied for like over a decade. Girl, try again, because this ain't working for you, boo. It's not. It's not, because if the tables were turned and if the tables were turned and we did that and said that it was a Republican kids or Republican mother told her Republican children to take that from the Democratic black child, then y'all would be in an uproar. Girl, try again. This ain't it. This ain't it, boo.
The fact that you try to turn this woman's actual parenting into some weird political statement is very unbecoming of somebody with the split ends that you have. You have the audacity to point a judgmental finger at this woman for teaching their child not to stand in the face of bullying and accept it. It's hard to take seriously the words of an individual who looks like W0man's after picture, and yet here we stand. Maybe you should worry less about how somebody is raising their babies and worry more about the babies that are being left on your face from a political party that cares much less about you than you do about them. Just a thought.
Happy Friday, Loco Coco. Thank you so much for telling me that I have to trim my split ends. They might be horrible, but guess what? Biden economy is making it very expensive at Supercuts. It's up to like $20 for a haircut. And also, I don't know who W0man is that you say that I look like. Is she an action figure? Is she from a movie? I don't know what W0man looks like. Hopefully you're a Republican like me, hermano. We could both be pro-life. And that's another reason why I love the Republican Party, because we are for saving babies in the womb. We are pro-life. We're pro-family. We are pro-family households with two parents. And hopefully you can let me know if you are pro-life as well. And you have an amazing rest of your day. God bless you, brother. Adios.
And here you go again. Spewing out more ridiculous BS. Is it not surprising that you're spewing out all this nonsense? No. Want to know why? Because you're pretending to be someone that you're not. That's what it is. You're pretending that you're someone, and you think that you're superior in all this, and you're not. You're just a disgrace to your own
So this is all I
heritage.
got from the stitches, and I mean, this video really did, like, some people are really they are moving mad, and that Latino Hispanic woman, she is actually moving mad. I mean, it was just a mother. What is wrong with a mother standing up for her daughter and saying that those kids are actually older than her own child? I mean, I don't know, but they are so older than the little baby girl. And she got the nerves to come out here to make it like a political something. I mean, saying Democrat mother gets her liberal child to destroy patriots kids cleaning. And watching the comment section was just very wild. And somebody was like, the cycle continues, And a lot of black people were like, what does politics got to do with this? With somebody standing up for what is wrong? I mean, telling her child how to stand up for herself. How did politics come into it? And anyways, yeah, she is Hispanic, and yeah, she is white person. So do I blame her? I do not blame her. I know the kind of propaganda they go around making, but then sometimes I look at them and I am like, coming from a marginalized group, sometimes it's just very weird. But then let me tell you something, Hispanic people. Okay, sorry, this thing got nothing to do with Hispanic. This particular woman, they ain't gonna pick you because you want to be picked, right? Nobody's gonna pick you. Hope you get that. Really, and shout out to the mother for actually standing up for her daughter, because if I were the one there, I definitely would do the same thing. Watching bigger, kids bullying, trying to bully my own child because they are trying to play together, and all. It's a no. And also, there is also need for also the parents to actually teach them how to share as kids, because as a teacher, this is what we do. Sometimes some kids are kind of going haywire, and we tell them sharing is caring. I mean, we are all meant to share some certain, especially when it comes to toys and other things. Also, you teach them how to share things. That is another important thing. So for her to come out here and make it a political something and all that, you all already know that you all are going down. They already caught your master, and you all are looking for a way to looking on something to hang on to create content. And you think black people is one of the things you need to create content with. That is messed up. And they are not going to pick you one more time. So you are a greater. This is where I'm going to draw the curtain. Thank you so much for the support. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.